Welcome to Richard Mabey Presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents, and it's time for philosophical meanderings on the golf cart ride. So, switch things around here and begin philosophical meanderings on the golf cart ride. Kind of proud of myself. I did the switch successfully. So once again, the golf cart ride and philosophical meanderings. It's Tuesday afternoon. Wait, hold on. Be right back. Oh, I'm back, YouTube friends. Tuesday afternoon, July 18th, 2023 at 5:35 in the afternoon. So taking the little golf cart ride here with philosophical meanderings. I have just a lot on my mind right now, and I just love, as Barney Fife would say, it's therapeutic, taking the golf cart ride and sharing my thoughts, reflections, and summaries with my YouTube friends. One of the things that I've noticed more and more this past year is that it's almost like a plague, and that is the factor of people being rude. It really throws me off. From the person working at the convenience store to the grocery store to just people casually that you talk to, and people in the neighborhood. And sadly, I noticed people in my church are even starting to get rude, which really shocks me. And I find myself I have these moments on my way to church where I'm thinking just some very unkind things have been said to me, and it really breaks my heart. I love these two pelicans here. Just love the two pelicans here. Just too cool. So, patriotic chap there. So, I don't know what's going on. Why is everybody? I'll tell you what. It looks like the heavens are gonna open up any moment now, and it looks like we may even have a thunderstorm here. The clouds are really dark. I don't know if I'm capturing it on the film, but the clouds are dark, and it looks like it's gonna start raining any minute now. I switched hands here. Whoa! Hot rod! Daytona 500 guy there. Mr. Big Shot there. He overtook the golf cart guy. So and the other thing I've been thinking a lot about is, I guess direction and goals for my YouTube channel. There's so much going on building-wise in Central Florida, and I try to capture Adam LaRue says, every episode can't be a home run, and I don't know if I get many home runs. I may get up to third base sometimes, but I'm not quite. There's that tower with the high tension wires there. I don't know if I'd like to live that close to the high tension wires. I just don't know if I would like to do that. So anyway, in terms of, I love that bird bath. Oh man, I love that bird bath. I want to get one of those concrete bird baths, and I like the plastic ones. It's cool. but after a while they start to wobble a little bit and lean left or right and that kind of thing. And the cement ones have a bigger have a bigger basin and can hold more water for the birds when they dive in. Oh, look at this! I like this truck here. Jeep. Where's that from? That's from Michigan. I like that. I like that truck there. So there's a patriotic folks there. So yeah, in terms of I need to capture the essence and the truth of, I guess they call this middle, northern, central Florida now. And I don't know, One of the things my sister mentioned the other day of going back to the little shops, little stores, thrift stores, that kind of thing. I always like that a lot. There's another patriotic folks. I always like that a lot. And there's always a feeling, like I got about 8 or 9 Honeymooners VCR tapes for maybe it was about 10 of them for $1 a piece. The only thing is I found out I have 2 VCRs and neither one of them is working right. They're both gobble up the tapes, so I didn't want to put my Honeymooners tapes in either one of them because it would just gobble up the tapes. So I'm shopping around for a VCR player, and they're getting far and few between now. But yeah, I hope to get a VCR player relatively soon. Say before the end of this year. I'd like to have purchased a VCR player. But also I bought Casablanca. It was I think it was like the 50th anniversary edition or something like that, and I got it for $1. So and I go in there to the thrift stores, and I love to buy t-shirts at the thrift store because you get about $1 a piece, which is really cool, And sometimes, like, I'll buy 6 or 7 t-shirts, and I go to the cashier, and the lady will say, it's dear sweet Mrs. Magruder, like your 3rd grade teacher, and she'll say, oh yeah, why don't you go and grab another t-shirt on the house. There's that lady there with her dog. Give a big old friendly wave. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I try to keep a friendly attitude here. Now, right in the distance, you can almost pass this tree here. There in the distance, you can see the Odell Rec Center. And my mom and I used to go play bingo there on Thursdays. It was really nice. It was right after lunch, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We go and play bingo for a couple hours. It was really something special. It was about 2 years. We did it for about 2 years before she passed. I love Darwin. And most of you, if you've been following my YouTube channel, you know why I love Darwin. This is so Twilight Zone. Addams Family, Munsters, all rolled into one. This is amazing. I don't like to film this guy's house. There it is. He starts here. I don't know. I mean, my neighbors complain if I get too many leaves in my courtyard. Check this out here. This is there's a house behind all this jungle here. You cannot see the house. That's how much jungle is here. I don't know how, and you can barely get in the garage. This is like Addams Family and the Munsters all rolled into one. It's like, if you live to the left and right of these people, your house you're just about never gonna. You're gonna have to give your house away when it's time to sell it. I mean, I don't know how they get away with it. I don't know how. Oh, here's the cool Corvette. This I like. I love this. I am not. I reached a point where I'm going to be 70 in September, so I'm not. You know, it's not like I'm 20 years old anymore. So I'm not impressed with the cool hot rods anymore. But I love this Corvette. Check out this Corvette here. I love this Corvette. I like the white and black in this Corvette. It's so cool. This Corvette is just too cool. Love that Corvette. Yeah, so I used to know the chap that he moved away. The chap that lived in this house here was a fireman, and he went into 9/11, and he got seriously hurt, and he moved away. And I don't know, I was going to ask him for his email address, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't seem right, you know. It didn't seem, you know, and I often think about him, but he had serious injuries. And every time he would walk around the neighborhood, and I would thank him for being a fireman and thank him for risking his life at 9/11. And he couldn't talk about it. He could not talk about it. Could not talk about it. So I respected that. You know, I just simply would thank him for, you know, for being so selfless, courageous, and bold. I kind of miss him. You know, it was kind of like, he was such a gutsy kind of guy. You know, kind of a really gutsy. I love this tree here. This tree, I love this tree. This tree. Right here, I love this tree. Absolutely love this tree. So, a lot of patriotic types in this neighborhood. It's kind of nice. See Old Glory flying in the, you know, flapping in the breeze. America, America, God shed His grace on me. And crown my good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. I always thought, how cool would it be to sing like the national anthem at a baseball game, and specifically at a Mets game? I would love, like, you know, like to be on. I don't know where they sing it. Like they sing, I think they sing it on home plate, or they sing it on the pitcher's mound, or wherever they sing it, and you know, like go out there. Even if it was like, even though I was just mouthing the words, sing the Star Spangled. Oh, there's another patriotic type. A lot of patriotic people here. It's kind of nice. Coming around the bend, coming around the bend. Little, I mean, I don't know if I'm in the mood to sing. I don't know. Maybe sing a little. I don't know. Sing a little Sir Rod Stewart song here. If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way just to leave the past behind. Knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried, still I look to find a reason to believe someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody else. Someone like you makes it easy to give. Never think about myself. If I gave you time to change my mind, I'd find a way just to leave the past behind. Knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried, still I look to find a reason to believe. Still I look to find a reason to believe. It's tough to sing while you're doing the golf cart thing, because like people are in their yard. There's a patriotic type. People are in their yard and they look at you funny. Let me try one more Maggie minute, and I'll try one more Sir Rod Stewart. A lot of people are out in the yard. I feel kind of goofy. Not like a lot of people are on the porch and that kind of thing. Let's see. I had nothing to do but that hide up and loot, but to settle down and write you a line. I didn't mean to phone you, but from Minnesota. Hey, it's been a very long time, and you wear it well. There ain't a lady in the land so fine, oh my. And I ain't forgetting that you were once mine. But I blew it without even trying. Now I'm eating my heart up, trying to get a letter through. I want to write about the birthday gown that I bought in town. And you sat down and you cried on the stairs. You knew it didn't cost the earth, but for what it's worth, you made me feel the millionaire. And you wear it well. Madam Onassis got nothing on you. And when I'm getting told that my cup is cold, and I'm getting told that I gotta get back to work. So when the sun goes low and you're home all alone, think of me and try not to laugh, and I'll wear it well. There ain't a lady in the land so fine, oh my. And I ain't forgetting that you were once mine. But I blew it without even trying. Now I'm eating my heart up, trying to get this letter through. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I ain't forgetting that you were once mine. But I blew it without even trying. Now I'm eating my heart up, trying to get this letter through. That was kind of fun. It's tough to sing. The Rod Stewart tunes, you know. Rod is so cool. Rod is just so cool, and he's retiring from doing concerts. He's not going to be doing any concerts anymore, which is kind of sad. I don't know if it's starting now or at the end of this year, but he won't be doing concerts anymore. And he's going to go into he's still going to record music or songs, but go into an entire, he's retiring from rock and roll, from rock music, and going to be doing more, I don't know, more like, he reflected it was time recently on an interview, and he said, well, I really liked singing the old songs from the 30s and 40s, and he may do that, and there's talk that he'll do a country music album and explore. I think Rod is now 77. I think he's like 77 years old or so, you know. So, and if you notice, like on YouTube, his latest concerts, nothing. I mean, I think he's an incredible performer. But if you notice, like he sits down a lot for the songs. I should sign off. It's gonna open up any minute. I can feel it. It's in the air. I can feel it. It's gonna open up any minute now. Let me switch around and sign off. Oh, there's the tower, the high tension wire tower. Let me switch around here. Hopefully I did this right. So YouTube friends, that's gonna wrap up another exciting episode of Richard Mabey Presents, and hopefully, I hope I did some justice to a couple of Sir Rod's songs. It's tough singing. It's tough singing in the golf cart. People look at you funny. I don't know why. You're holding a camera. you're driving a golf cart, holding a camera, and singing Rod Stewart songs. I don't know why they look at you funny. So I'm gonna sign off. So stay happy, stay positive, and sing some Rod Stewart songs. So this is Richard Mabey signing off.